is ascending. All these light activations, all these solar flares, it's shaking everything up, and the powers that were are being exposed, and they're going to, fall from their, power they should have never had. And that's why stuff is starting to get so messy. That's why things that were like low key before, you're seeing now in a way that you've never seen before. So you might be getting rocked. You might be in a state of fear or anxiety, not just about the state of the world ahead of this election, but things that are happening in your life, in your inner circle. Like, it's like the children of the corn are coming out with all this stuff happening with kids attacking their parents and things happening in schools and all these floods. We got all this stuff going on where innocent people are getting unalived, and for what? I mean, there is a lot happening all at the same time, and it requires us to really understand these three things to be right with ourselves and to be right with God. Are y'all ready for them? Because here's the word. Be diligent in spirit. Trust the Most High God. And obey the guidance that you have been gifted. You understand? Do you understand? All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. I first got this concept back in a past relationship. I was in, this ex had brought me closer to God, and the way his family lived, the way that they ate together, the way that they lived on a compound, and they had different houses, but they were still a community, and they could leave and go as they wanted and always return back home to have that safe place. And when they were together, how they observed God and how they incorporated God in their everyday life from the moment they woke up to the moment they went to sleep. Their identity, my ex and his family's identity, was godly. It was truly godly, though. It wasn't like, I read this passage from the Bible, I go to church. No, they incorporated whatever word, whatever affirmations, whatever they aspired to be Christ-like into their daily lives. And I was so happy, y'all. That was a period of my life. I thought at first it was about the man, but I came to realize it was about God. It was about my relationship with God and how happy I became. And because my relationship with God got better, all of my relationships in my life improved. My relationship with myself improved. My relationship with my kids improved. My relationship with my father improved. My dad's relationship with my kids improved. Everything improved. And I became happy and fulfilled and intentional, and inspired and purposeful. For a number of reasons that I have shared on other messages, I definitely drifted from that time when I was close to God. I had gotten baptized and I was flourishing. And it happened because of a heartbreak from a relationship and something that had happened with the father of my daughters. It absolutely just tore me up from the inside out. And I took on the stigma of mistakes that he had made, me and my children had. But with that said, the principle is this. First, what does being diligent in spirit means? It means that you are persistent, you are steadfast, and you are committed to being the best version of yourself. That means that you are truly declaring to yourself and to everyone else, I am a spiritual being, an infinite being, an eternal being, under the authority and love of the Most High God, in unity with the collective. And that you are casting away your identity as this temporary being that is somehow magically just dropped and inserted in this physical body just to have a very, very short duration of time to do whatever you are going to do, and that you have no control. There's no reason why you're actually here as a very conscious divine being. And so as if you finally have the understanding that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and you understand that there is a source, a creator of creators, that governs everything, and that we have been in a point of separation and now we are merging to the collective, you will understand that being diligent in spirit is waking up every day being spiritual. That means whatever you wake up. Like, I've been practicing waking up smile, y'all. I had no idea how hard it would be for me to wake up and just smile. I put my hands over my heart and I just think about everything that I'm grateful for. And then if there's any situations or any people that are challenging or I'm worried about or that I want to help, including relationships and people that I want to, I just imagine them and I just see them in bright light, golden light, and I just pray for the best of the situation, for their well-being when I wake up. And then I do self-care from that. I'm intentional about myself. I'm intentional about my mental health. I'm intentional about my spirituality. I'm intentional that I am intentional throughout my day. I think through everything and make sure I think about the result that I intend to desire, and then I set upon that in the course of my day. I also journal throughout the day. Whether it's 369 you can do, or just reflective thoughts that you have, just noting things that are happening, maybe habits that you have that you don't like, that you note that you want to fix or you want to resolve, because improving yourself, being diligent in yourself, is committing every day to work on something about yourself, because it's all about yourself. So if you see something about yourself you need to work on, take baby steps, and every day take a step further to increasing it until you get to a point that you're satisfied and you really believe that you have reprogrammed your mind and your spirit to do better. And trust me, the universe will let you know, and God will let you know that you passed the test. You'll level up. You'll know, because if you don't, it'll come back and keep on testing you with different people in different situations till you resolve whatever it is about yourself that you want to improve. Trusting the Most High God is the second thing. You have to trust the Most High God for no matter what is coming. If you don't have trust of the Most High God, or you don't trust the Most High God, that means that your relationship is not where it needs to be with the Most High. That your divine voice, your intuition, that you haven't developed that enough. Because to really trust the Most High God means that you have the Most High's protection. The protection will increase, as well as your ability to hear the divine knowledge that you can get from your intuition, the knowing that you can get, the sensing of energy when you enter in a room, the sensing of bad situations, your hair standing in the back of there like, oh, this don't feel right, this energy, or oh, I'm feeling drained, or oh, this person just came into my inner space and they don't feel like they should belong here. Oh, I just came up in this place and it don't feel right at all. Let me just get the up out of here. You have to trust the Most High God in this journey. You have to surrender. You have to say, I know what I want and I can be intentional in my life, but I trust the design and flow to God who has my back. And then the third thing is that you have to obey the guidance that you're gifted. If you build your relationship with God and you establish it, then you have to make sure that when you're getting the guidance and you can hear it fully, that you just don't say, I'm going to do what I want to do because I want to do it, or oh, I don't have time, or oh, it's not that important. Y'all, this is the difference between prosperity and poverty, between life and not being alive, especially nowadays. Even if it's the smallest instruction, please, 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 please try to do it. I strive for 80% completion, y'all, on any given day, because it's like every time the divine is giving me my pathway to passing the level, this is like, that is life, y'all. This is really, you are the main player. You are completing tasks and challenges. You are leveling up. And if you build your relationship with the Most High God and you listen, you'll get the guidance that you need to level on up. And last but not least, that I'm not going to go into much explanation about, make sure you declutter the people, places, and things around you so that you can hear.